Hello and welcome along to Cricbuzz Comm Box. My name is Tanay Tiwari. 15 overs are done in South Africa's innings. Of course, India put them into bat first after having won the toss. And it seems like a good start for Team India. They've picked up 3 wickets inside the first 15 overs. The chief destructor, Chahar, of course, KL Rahul affected a run out, but the one threat there remains. Quinton de Kock is not out on 45, while batting with him is Rassie van der Dusen, having scored 9 runs of 12 balls. You've got DK to round it all up for you. DK, welcome to Cricbuzz Comm Box. And you'd say a good start for India after a while with the ball?
Yeah, I think we haven't got many wickets. At least the stats seem to say that post the 2019 World Cup, we haven't really, in many ways struck wickets in the power play. So it was good to see a couple fall. And then soon after the power play, the third one as well. Obviously, the more wickets you pick, the better the break that you can apply to the batting team. And that's what happened to South Africa. If you see, they're just trying to knock it around and making sure they don't lose any more wickets, which obviously augurs well for Team India and the fact that the spinners can bowl with a lot more freedom.
Such a good start. You'd put that down to how Deepak Chahar bowled as well, came in, got that shape as well, and those 2 wickets very crucial because you said India, they've not been in a habit of picking wickets in the power play.
Deepak Chahar is a superb bowler. I think what I enjoyed most about him was the lengths that he bowled. He tried to pitch it up, get the ball to move, get the ball to talk in many ways as an outswinger, and then bring the odd ball back in. He wasn't getting the ball to in-swing much back into the right-handers, but his outswing were working well, and he bowled an absolute couple of jaffers to Malan, and obviously now he's got the wicket of Temba Bavuma. His confidence will be on a high, and I think it's important that you strike in the power play. And for you to strike in the power play as a swing bowler, you need to pitch the ball up, and that's exactly what he's done. So he's looked good so far.
If we have a look at the bowlers that India has used so far, there's one thing there, DK, that has to be kept in mind is that India don't have that 6th bowling option. They've left out Venkatesh Iyer, of course. We've seen 1 over from Jayant Yadav. We've also seen a bit of Prasidh Krishna. How do you see that playing out? And how good will a bowler like Prasidh Krishna be on a track like this? We saw that he extracted some sort of a bounce there.
Yeah, I think he had some bounce there. The odd ball hurried up even a Quinton de Kock, who's been batting well. There's a quality bowler. He's somebody who needs to stitch together good spells of bowling. The first 3 has gone well. Yes, he didn't pick up a wicket, but he looked sharp. He hit some good areas according to the heights that he has. So it's good. I think it's been a good start for him. He can obviously take a lot of confidence from this. The key is how he's going to, stitch together the next 7 overs. I think he'll have a 3, a 2, and a 2 kind of spell for him. So it's going to be very important how he bowls those 2-3 overs whenever he gets an opportunity.
It's going to be also important how India take that wicket, that big wicket of Quinton de Kock, because he's just seemed in sublime form ever since his return. Even today, you look at him bat and there isn't an apparent weakness. He's playing with a straight bat, playing in the V. How good has he been so far, DK?
I've really enjoyed watching him bat, and I say that because obviously he was found wanting for runs a little bit, but when he's come today, I think the confidence that he's carried over from the last game is just completely, you can just see the kind of shots that he played, the positions that he got into, allowing the ball to come. Deepak Chahar was bowling well, but him to allow the ball to come to him, flick him and drive him well, I think he's batting really well.
Yes, those runs under the belt are also giving him confidence. Runs under the belt is also a matter of confidence for Rassie van der Dusen. He also came in the first ODI at around the same time, 60 for 3. He's out there batting at 5 right now. And the way he's batting, he said towards the end of that first ODI, DK, that I wanted to stitch a partnership. I wanted those difficult runs. South Africa would be hoping that he gives the same speech at the end of this game as well.
Absolutely. I think you're bang on there. I think his strength is his hunger for runs, and I think every time he's come on, he's played with a lot of intent, looked to kind of play the right shots. And again, the way he's looking right now, he just started in a very similar vein, which is obviously not something good for India, but have to admit he's batting at the top of his form. He has an average above 70 in ODI cricket. So, he must have done something really well for him to hold on to that kind of average after 30 games. We saw it in the first couple of games, how well he batted, making use of the conditions and playing to the situation, and yet another opportunity for him to showcase his skills.
Bilkul. It's 86 for 3 right now. DK, the way they're batting, the way they're bowling, how do you see? What will India have to do to be happy at the next Comm Box, 35th over Comm Box? What will they have to do right now, from now to that 35th over, to be happy?
I think if they can pick up a couple of wickets in the next 15 overs, that'll be great. I think that'll put the brakes completely on South Africa. If you get a couple of wickets, they'll be looking only at 220, 230. Whereas on the other hand, if you don't get wickets till the 35th over, then upwards of 250 becomes a possibility.
Yeah, so they have a clear roadmap ahead of them. Middle overs has been a problem for Team India so far. Will they turn this around? They've got the arsenal to do that. They've also got the early wickets to do that. Will they? Won't they? We'll, of course, come back and wrap it up all for you at the 35th over mark. That's all on this installment of Cricbuzz Comm Box. Thank you so much for joining us, DK. We'll, of course, see you at the end of the 35th over.